So the goal in developing Mind Body Week for the Washington, D.C. area was to bring together practitioners of mind body practices and scientists in the field, for scientists to learn the practice of many of the mind body therapies that they're studying, and for practitioners to be brought up to speed in the forefront of the science of the practices. What is the data showing on the clinical benefits? For our top yoga practitioners and our Qigong practitioners, what is the state of the art in the science of these mind-body practices?
So singing is wonderful. It helps us open up our hearts and our throats, especially for women, because we don't use our voice enough. And for the men, love it. You help ground our energy. So this song came to me when I was going to Machu Picchu.
My name is Yasema Neja from the Mindfulness Center, and we're going to be interviewing. We have a quick question we wanted to know. Our mind-body practices, how are they affecting our health now, our genes, and the way that we age?
Basically, most people think of medicine as only surgery and pharmaceuticals. But 60 to 90% of visits to doctors are in the mind-body stress-related realm, poorly treated by drugs or surgeries. This is where mind-body can have an enormous effect. People have gone different directions, but finally, with a scientific base, we have shown that the mind can evoke a reaction that's opposite to that of stress, and that's called the relaxation response. And that is ever more becoming a part of medicine, affecting what could be a truly balanced form of medicine where we use drugs, surgeries, along with self-care, and in that self-care realm we have the relaxation response.
So how we define mind-body therapies, we need a category for wellness practices that don't fit in what we call traditional allopathic care, and wellness practices that we have not necessarily thought of as complementary approaches. What do we do with yoga when we learn that yoga has clinical applications, that yoga has therapeutic value, that yoga is a preventative form of medicine? What do we call this? We need a category for it. We call it a mind-body practice. What do we do with practices of Tai Chi and Qigong when we find out that they boost the immune system, that they're useful in treating cancer, that they play a role in wellness for people diagnosed with arthritis or depression? We call these mind-body therapies. So we lump all these things together as forms of mind-body practice. So that's how we define mind-body therapies.
How can the mind-body sciences bring change to our healthcare system, and in what way?
You're going to love this. The human body makes medicine every moment of every day for no cost. So nobody really is talking about this for some reason. It's kind of like a secret. And it's also tragic that it's a secret, because the medicine that the human body makes, number one, is particularly effective for that person. In other words, there are no side effects. You don't need any kind of a prescription. You don't even have to go to a doctor to turn the medicine on. So, I don't know, maybe it's a conspiracy. Sorry, I don't like to go there, but it seems strange that we know so much about how powerful we are, physiologically and emotionally. So the combination between the physiology and the emotions, that would be the mind-body, has this power to either suppress this medicine that we produce within our own body for no cost, or to turn on the medicine. So mind-body science is basically going to prove that so clearly, it actually already has proved that so clearly, that average citizens like ourselves will be able to take action to turn on the medicine within our own being, and therefore not need the medicine out there.
Thoughts on using the words alternative in alternative health when speaking to the mind-body sciences?
I think the word alternative is a very difficult and troublesome word, because it has a person having to go through a linkage that is not user-friendly, that feels unfamiliar, feels troublesome, feels radicalizing, feels unfamiliar and strange, and not part of how things should really work. Just like the beautiful talk by Herb Benson today. Pharmaceuticals, surgery, self-care.
Right.
And unless that's balanced, the system is not working in a balanced way. An alternative is really an inappropriate word.
What about health choice instead? And what does the effect of linguistics have, or word choice have on how we make choices when it comes to our health?
Our unconscious is very much formed by linguistic symbols, whether we like it or not. It's not just a seething cauldron of id impulses, but it's linguistic symbols. And those symbols have all sorts of associations that if we're using the wrong symbol, only certain type of people with certain type of histories can make alternative decisions. So you want a language, I don't know what the word is, complementary, whatever word, or maybe no word at all. Maybe it's just part of the whole system. Maybe no word at all is the best word.
Participating in Mind Body Week, one of the most heartening things was to see the cross-disciplinary interests, not only the practitioners interested in the science and the scientists interested in deepening their skills in the practice, but to see those who are experts in Chinese medicine participating in the Ayurvedic practices of yoga, to see everybody's interest in Yoga Nidra, in the essential oils, and to see the coming together of community and students and clients and everybody alike participating together. You can feel the energy in the room. It's a wonderfully inspiring time that we live in, that we know so much about these practices, that we have such gifted teachers amongst our culture, and the unity of everybody coming together, working and practicing together. It was the most inspiring experience.
Like your students, either watching this or future students who are going to come to you at Unity Woods, what would you like them to walk away with?
Well, I'd like them to walk away with the idea that what makes yoga yoga, and what's really important, not just as yoga, although yoga encompasses everything, but just life as a human being in this universe, is about awareness and finding the ways that open you, your mind, your heart, your body, to a state of really being awake and aware to the amazing universe that's all around us.
Everybody enjoyed their experience, and there's been an overwhelming encouragement to continue. The next Mind Body Week DC will be in April 2013. We look forward to seeing you all again then. Thank you.